Hello everyone, and welcome to the South Campus Show. I'm John Abel, and joining me today, of course, is little Arlo. And we have three special guests today. From your left, if you will, Margaret Hanson, Joyce Brow, and Joyce Highland. And they're a part of a special ministry, the St. Victoria Rummage Sale, which is normally an annual event, ladies, but last year we had a bit of an interruption. But how many years have we been doing the St. Victoria Rummage Sale?
According to the Catholic United financial records I have, they started in 1985.
Wow.
And sometimes we had one or sometimes we had two, spring and fall, and they made as much as $875.
Wow. And that's gone up over the years, I think.
A little bit.
Yeah. And I know that we've got it on the calendar coming up, but as I understand, there's a drop-off date, and then there's the sale dates. And walk me through that a little bit. When do I drop off my stuff?
We can start dropping off on August 8th, which is a Sunday,
Okay.
after church. So like 12 o'clock, 12:30, 1 o'clock, somewhere in there, start dropping off.
Okay.
And we'll be here till 7, correct?
Right.
Till 7
Okay.
that evening. And then Monday and Tuesday we have drop-off dates from 7 in the morning until 7 at night.
Okay.
And Wednesday, we don't have any drop-off dates because
Okay.
we do a lot of sorting and purging and that kind of thing.
Yep. I know I've had the privilege in past years to see this production. And folks, if you haven't been here for a rummage sale, but you aren't rummage sale people, you got to see this, because this whole place is filled with a lot of neat things. And what are some of the I guess the more popular items that you would find in a rummage sale like this?
I think we find a lot of, there's always a lot of clothing and a lot of shoes, but we find some unique things once in a while. Margaret found a lamp one time
Okay.
that was an old telephone. And when you turned on the lamp by lifting up the receiver, it was one of those candlestick lamps.
Oh, goodness.
The old kind. And at one time, I remember seeing, what's the watch I want to say? The big fancy Rolex.
Oh.
A fake
Rolex.
And I think we priced it, and lo and behold, it came home with my husband.
A smart buyer.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
you think so?
These two are excellent pricers. I mean, they know brand names and
All that.
good purses and things, and
We try.
yeah, they're good.
The real secret values at the
They
rummage
are,
sale.
they are.
All right. Well, what are some things that we shouldn't bring to drop-off days? What are some things that we wouldn't need typically?
I think,
Mattresses,
yeah,
TVs,
big
Okay.
TVs.
big TVs,
Big
big
TVs.
pieces of furniture,
Okay.
because we just don't have the space to do that.
Sure.
And they're kind of fussy about like baby, car seats and cribs,
Yeah.
because everything has to meet the regulations nowadays for
Oh.
safety.
Right.
Yeah.
But we
Car
do
seats.
get kitchen sets and toys galore and all that type of thing.
That's okay, yeah.
Good. And I know that with the amount of merchandise that's in here, I suspect there's a fair amount of revenue that's collected. What happens to all of that?
That is a good question. Sometimes somebody shows up and sometimes they don't. We are checking with the organization, his house, if they will come and take some. Otherwise, other years we have set up pickup dates with the Salvation Army.
Oh, okay.
And they come out and they take everything. And the Salvation Army is a good organization also.
Indeed. And so then the revenue that we generate, where does that go from all the things that we sell?
It has to go, it's stated on our flyer, for, Catholic United matches $1,000. And it has to go for the education, so it's all stayed here in the parish for the education of the youth. And
Oh, awesome. That's great. And so when this happens, and on Thursday and Friday is the actual sale, and what's the time of that on Thursday and Friday?
On Thursday, we're open at 7 and go until 7 in the evening. And Friday at 7 until 2, and that's our infamous bag day. And for those of you who aren't familiar with that, you buy a bag from us for $5, and
Give you
you
a
get
bag,
whatever
yeah.
you can get in the bag is yours.
I like that's fun.
Yeah. Some people are very
They're
They know how to do
professional,
it.
yeah.
Or professional folders.
They,
Oh.
they
In the
roll,
bag.
they roll, they can get a lot of stuff
They
in
can
the
get a
bag.
lot of things in a bag. Or they fill also popular is filling a bag full of books like paperbacks or somebody's going on vacation and they're driving to Florida and they need reading material. So
Sure.
That's another thing, we get a lot of books
books.
and puzzles and lots
Okay.
of books.
and games, yeah.
Is it safe to say that on the Thursday and Friday morning, that is there a line to get in?
Yes.
Yes.
And the guys, the men that are outside, they will put up cones
Okay.
because otherwise you have little peekers in the door.
Oh, sure.
So, yeah, they'll put up some cones and just wait.
Well, I know that you mentioned the lamp was one of the more unusual items, and I know I've been in here and there's been, it just seems like just a wide range. There's been like branded team jerseys, like Twins and Vikings,
Oh, sure.
and all that kind of stuff. And so the buyer, it is women, men, all ages, children.
Christmas,
You-
electronics,
Okay,
yep, everything.
wow. And so this is 1985, and math wasn't one of my strong suits in school. So 1985, and now we're 2021. So on carry a sixth, and that would be 15
Yeah.
and then another 20. That'd be
35 years ago.
35. Wow, that's impressive, and a great tradition at St. Victoria. Well, we hope you can come and during this week in August to check this out. Drop off some things that you may not need anymore, and maybe look at some things that you'll find, wow, these are some good values here. And now, because it's a tradition at St. Victoria, we hope you'll be a part of it as we go forward in years to come. And Margaret,
I have one suggestion.
Sure.
We do need volunteers because this does not get done on its own.
Oh,
And
good.
we need people all the days of the sale to help unpack or to help carry and
And how do we volunteer? Would I reach
you
out
just show up on, we
just
don't
show
have
up?
a sign-up sheet. We just set that when you have time available, if it's a couple hours, if it's
Okay.
all day, just come on the day you can be available.
on either Monday, Tuesday?
Wednesday,
Wednesday,
Thursday,
Thursday,
Friday,
Friday.
all the
Okay.
days.
Okay, all right. And is there a cleanup at the end we need?
We all
Yeah.
do that.
Okay.
I'll pack up.
And some people show up just for that because it's taking all the tables down and getting them back downstairs and everything. You know, looks like nothing happened in
Yeah,
an
yeah, I
hour or
know.
so. It goes
Yeah.
pretty quickly.
Well, that's great. Great. So you heard that. We need some volunteers. And it sounds like it's going to, from what you've described it would be a fun thing to volunteer for. So now, before you leave, we come to the part where we bring in the mystery hat. And there's a question in here that no one knows. And it's a 3-part question. So, Margaret, if you'd read it and then just answer one and give it to Joyce and to Joyce.
The question is, talk about 3 things for which you are thankful. Well, I am thankful for Father Bob's 25 years of service to our community.
Very good.
Good.
Joyce?
I am thankful for the volunteers, the ones we get, and we get new ones every year, or we get a lot of the same ones back every year. So I'm thankful for volunteers.
Yeah, that's great. And I guess in general, I'm thankful for being part of this parish family my whole life and
Yeah.
for our family and health, continued good health.
Well, thank you for leading this ministry because it's a great service to us, and the benefits go to St. Victoria. And I think for all of us here, we greatly appreciate the time you spend because I know it's a lot to pull this off. So that's our show for this week in talking about the St. Victoria Rummage Sale happening from August 9th and 10th, 11th, 12th, and 13th. But those sale days, August 12th and 13th, stop on by and take a look at this. It's pretty cool. All right.
Drop off is also on the 8th, after Mass.
Oh, okay, on the 8th after Mass
After
Sunday.
Mass.
Good. Thank you, Joyce. All right. For Arlo and myself, have a great day. God bless.